Come on. Come on.
Yes, the boys, welcome back to another video. So, little mini cut update for you. Was in Newquay this weekend, so Monday to Friday to Monday. I went away when I was 86.4. Came back the first morning I got back was 85.7. So I actually came back nearly a kilo lighter. I think I was crying out for a deload. I said to Ben, I was like, look, this split is nice. The volume though, I'm battered. Like I thought, right, I'm gonna do it and see what happens. And I was absolutely toast. So I pretty much dug myself into a hole. I've not been ill for absolutely ages, and that was not ideal at all, boys. Like that, the session from the last video, after that, I was not feeling good at all. But managed to chill out, kept food in a good spot, and then actually came back lighter. So now we're just digging away again. It's currently rest day. We're repping the merch, so I was back up a little bit this morning, but I want to be, well into them 85s now this week. Fingers crossed, boys. So we're moving well. So that will be coming from 88s into them 85s now, which is nice. No changes yet. I'm actually waiting on check and response now to see if there is anything different. So if there is, I'll tell you. But the main thing, one thing I wanted to go through in this video is some of the things I've been doing to improve stress, right? And chilling out a little bit more, because when I am trying to be literally like as successful as I possibly can be and grow coaching and be one of the best coaches there is, have the best natural coaching business in the country, in the world, right? That's what my goal is. That's what I do every single day when I'm in this room and I'm locked in it. It can lead you down a path of going like crazy with work. And don't get me wrong, I still work like a lot and I love work, but managing stress is a big one. So there's a few things there that I'm going to go through in this video because I think it's actually very important. And we'll take you along for the mini cut as well, boys, because we're pulling down hard. So tip number one, whilst I'm in here, when I'm in this room, I really try to limit scrolling as much as I possibly can, because one thing that stresses me out is when I rush. And usually if I rush, it's because I've been wasting time. I've got that much stuff to do. If I am, like my check-ins this morning came and I was like, right, locked in, no messing about, got them done, perfect. So I'm way more chilled now because I'm not rushing around. If you find yourself rushing around all the time, that is gonna stress you out, I promise you. So stop scrolling until you've done everything you need. When I come in for check-ins, get them boxed off, and then I can have a little look at my phone. Our Liverpool signing the CDM, because we need one. That's what I've just been looking at. But I'm doing that when I actually have the time to do it. So that is number one. We're all busy, boys, right? Especially if you're coaching, doing anything like that, stop scrolling. It will just fry your brain off as well, like it really will. When you're chilling later on, have a little scroll, yeah, sound. But try to limit that when you actually got stuff you need to do. That's been a massive game changer for me when I make sure I do that. Right, boys, checking feedback is here. I'm gonna make Lucy a brew, some sound, and then we're jumping on the bike for the cardio. So right now it's just the 20. Might find out whilst I'm on there, it's actually more than 20, because I've let Ben know we've got the bike at home now. I was gonna buy a spin bike, and I was winding Lucy up that she's got this little pink one, that it wouldn't be good, right? It doesn't look great, does it, boys? But I'll show you when I'm on there. Does the job, mate. Does the job. When I'm pedaling away, resistance on it's decent. It's got the calories burned so I can keep it consistent. Heart rate's at 130. We're laughing, mate. It's comfy. So I'll show you when I'm on there. That for now is more than doing the job, fellas. If you're wondering what the hell's happened with the ceiling as well, Lucy's painting and that. So that's why, if anything looks messy, allow it. So we've got a 20. We'll actually watch the check-in whilst we're on the bike. So I'll let you know what the game plan is, fellas, and find out with me. Flavour drops, the key, in tea. And if you think that's weird, try it, boys. I'm telling you, save your sugar. Get yourself some toffee flavour drops, mate. Toffee tea is going. We've got the bike. The only thing I don't like about a bike, right? If you don't do the same thing, I don't like it. That's why I like the treadmill. So the good thing is on here, it says how many calories burned. So if I do now 230 calories on here, that's going to be the same 20 minutes as yesterday. So that's what I've got to make sure I do now, right? So I'm going to pedal on here for 20 mins, make sure I hit 230 calories, and then I know then the speed has been the same. Got it on the same settings, all of that. Like this bike ain't great, like it's a little pink bike, but genuinely works. Checked heart rate on it, it's around that 130 mark. So we're good to go. Lock in now 20 minutes. Got the door open so I'm not absolutely sweating. I'm gonna put podcast on here. Got the washing out so Lucy will shout at me, but we'll get podcast on there, which we'll do right now. Got the clothes there, ready to get sent out as well. There we go. To be fair, I'll pause that actually, because I need to make sure that I've actually got, where's it gone? There we go. I need to make sure I watch check-in, so I'm going to watch check-in now. I'll let you know any changes. Let's pedal. Right boys, we're 10 in. Just got the feedback from Ben. He's basically said, want to keep food where it is. Happy with how I've managed the weekend. We're just up to 25 cardio now. So just 5 extra, that's all, nothing crazy. Hopefully now, see myself drop in to the 85s. Definitely feel tighter, so it's not just that scale weight as well. And I think an extra little bit of cardio will not do any damage at all. That's fine, I don't actually mind doing it. I get quite a bit done when I'm doing my cardio as well. Getting back to the boys, so 15 minutes now to go. I said, might end up doing a little bit more, and we are. Like I said, boys, as you can tell, I'm fucking out of breath when I'm on here, so it does the job. Anything you can keep consistent and keep that heart rate elevated, like a little bike like this, be consistent with it, it'll do the job. There's no difference me doing this than me keeping at that heart rate on that treadmill. I can do this at home, I can do this whenever, so my schedule works very well, and I will not miss one. You best believe that. So let's go, get this done, make some beef and rice, and then we've got a call, an exciting one as well, at 5, so bash, let's get it. Yes fellas, it is game plan time. So if you do want to jump on a call with me in here and have a good chat about your goals, link always in the description. Any of my bios, it's there as well. So give me the info, I'll be straight back to you and we can jump on. And if you say you come from the tubes, we'll get you on the tubes. If you want to be on the tubes, if you don't want to be, that's fine. But we're going to jump on here, fellas. Link is in the description. Very, very good call, boys. Jack, if you watch this, legend. Thoroughly enjoyed our call. Game plan is set and we're ready to roll. So, stress management. Number 2, fellas, right? Have a to-do list. Every single day, I map out everything that I need to do. As long as I get them all done and all the boys are sorted, I can actually switch my brain off for a little bit then, right? So that is something I didn't do. I would just pick things up to do until 10:30 when I went to sleep. And that is why I battered myself, because from 5:30 till 10:30, I never was doing nothing unless I was with other people and I wasn't being rude. If I was on my own, I was working till 10:30. That got me to the point I'm at now, but that is not healthy in the slightest at all. I can still get the same workload done as long as I organise it and tick them off. So number 2, make sure you have a to-do list and stick to that, and then you can actually chill out. That is number 1. That's something I'll say to a lot of clients who are going through a busy time with their work and stress. Have a to-do list. Make sure you stick with it. That all gets boxed off in this office. This is the place of productivity, boys. So that is key. Stay tuned for number 3. Not decided what it's going to be yet. I know what they are, but we'll see what slots in third. Yes, the boys, it is the next day, and I'm currently off for push. The same session I did on the last video, if you have watched the last one. So I'm going to go in and try and beat all of that. I was 86.3 that last Thursday. I'm 85.7 this morning, so a match new low. So we're happy with that, boys. We're into them 85s. So straight away now, come down from them 88s into them 85. So I'm just making the oats now. I won't show you this session, so we showed you like last time. I will go through, however, 2 things I've used to help manage that stress. One thing is Rhodiola rosea. Essentially, that can help with stress management. That's one thing there. Then, sleep is huge. Improving quality of sleep, right, is one thing that has massively, massively helped me. But make sure my oats aren't overflowing, because I overflowed them yesterday. They needed it. So, first of all, you'll see me with the nose strip upstairs. Breathing through my nose, sleeping, has been a game changer. 100%. That sounds so mad, but I think that deep sleep and that recovery there has been massive for me. 2 other things. Ashwagandha, they are literally just from my protein. 1 of those before bed. 2, magnesium, they are from Supplement Needs. Pair those 2 together, they are absolutely fantastic for sleep quality. And then also, that I think has been a good help as well, to just help keep me nice and relaxed. So those are a couple of things that will help manage that stress, keep you in a good spot. So that is tip number 3. When you get the oats prepared, they'll push. Get up. Good morning, fellas. We're matching today. The one thing I do like is a good old colour combo. I'm gone black, white, red today. It's early, the morning coffee, but I wanted to show you the nose strip, right? Because I promise you, I was saying to Lucy yesterday, I have slept so much better breathing through my nose, and that little thing has helped 100%. Because I broke my nose, and my nose is just messed up a little bit, so they help massively. So 100% promise you, give those a try. They will help. Guarantee they will help you sleep, and it just makes you think about breathing through your nose, which is what you need to do. Like, there's nothing special about them. They just help breathe through your nose, and that's what you need to do. And I just constantly, consciously do it now, and I can do it a lot easier. So helps a ton. Get on that. It's leg day today, so just come down to make first coffee of day, and then we'll get legs drilled. 85.9, so a little bit of a creep up, but absolutely drilled a push yesterday. So I think I'm just holding quite a lot from that because my chest is rinsed. So a lot of the times, boys, after a big session, you'll be like, right, I'm going to be lighter tomorrow. But in fact, you've caused that much damage that there's inflammation there, and you can actually hold on to more water. So that can be something, especially after legs today going into tomorrow. So we'll see. I'll keep you posted, but legs is getting drilled. Check-ins to do first. Wanted to show you boys as well, meal 1 time, the gloriousness of this, yeah? I was getting some jip. Connor, you're watching this, one of my clients. I have the scrambled eggs on the side with the extra eggs, with the tomatoes. That's got sauce on. Then we've got the French toast with the whey paste. This is elite, mate. Sourdough, French toast, whey paste on top. If you ain't tried that, try that. Tag me in it. Guarantee you. Thanks. Yes, boys, we're on the way for legs, and I wanted to touch on point number 4, stress management. Another big focus, right? And it was actually listening to Lucy most of the time since we got the house, right? So, like, genuinely, when I used to live still at home, because I was just so, like, driven to get as much done as possible, like, no joke, boys, I would start check-ins at 5:30 and I would still be doing something or finding something to do or edit or something like that at 10:30 and then go straight to bed. So, like, literally straight to work and laptop closed down, brush my teeth, bed. Like, so that was not healthy, and I know that now, and I didn't actually need to be doing that. So now that I've got Lucy there, and she actually will say, like, Luke, that's not, like, that's not going to be a healthy thing to do, and she completely understands I work hard, but she's fully on board with what I'm trying to do. She's been there the whole time from when I first started PTing to where I'm at now. So I think having a good person there for you is like stupidly important. Like I always say, Lucy, if I was just on my own in the office, like I would be like Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, just not out of there, just like doing that, and that wouldn't be healthy. And I don't think I would be as good of a coach as I am now if I was doing that. Like I would 100% bury myself, and I did half bury myself doing it. So actually having somebody there who can help with stress and can help you take your mind away from that. This is a bit more specific to coaching, but it can apply for if you've got a really stressful job and then you've got them there. Like if Lucy was just fucking moaning all the time, causing problems, all of this, like moaning at me for working and all of that, like that would stress me out even more. But she actually takes stress away, which I think is very, very valuable. So if you've got a Mrs. Boys who's causing you more problems than good, and she ain't on board with what you're trying to do, cut that off, mate. Cut that off. Like Lucy very much adds to obviously I'm talking about work and stress because that's what I'm speaking about, but she very much adds to everything there for me. She doesn't take anything away at all because she understands what I'm trying to do and she's on board with it. So that is a top tip, fella. We're currently stuck behind Greg in his tractor going 27 miles an hour, 26 miles an hour in a 60. So he needs to hurry up, but because the video we're talking about managing stress, look boys, we're going to stay calm, right? We're going to relax. We will finish with number 5. We've got some hacks to do first. Let's go. 5.5 plates, boys. We're locked in. The 2 things I see on hack squats, any squats, cutting range and bouncing out the hole. Do not do either. When we do that, we are literally getting the stimulus that we're trying to create, getting a bin, throwing it in the bin. Of course, you're getting some work done there, but I wasted years just lifting too much load with no control and no depth. I promise you, get into as much depth as you possibly can with control and then drive out of there, nice and explosive. Your legs will grow. Your lift won't stall as much, your legs will be bigger, you'll enjoy that more, you'll stay injury free. Just trust me. Get into that hole and then drive out. Don't be cutting range and don't be bouncing. And you can see from this set, you do not have to lift light to do that. Match reps, boys, and that's a perfect example. That felt very, very heavy because it's been 2 weeks. Oh, right, boys, we're in. Top set leg press, 6 plates, and we need to be 8. So what you'll see with leg press is, towards the end, people start to speed up in them reps just to like get it over with. You're going to be weaker that way. You're going to get less out of it. You're going to not be able to take that set as far. So what I want you to do on every rep, well, especially those last ones, because that's usually when you'll slow down. Use that time here. You're nice and stable. Just get your breath. In that first half, get your breath. Brace by the time you get to the bottom and then explode.
And because you're using that eccentric to control and get your breath, you'll be able to actually keep that tension through those quads, and you'll get way more out of it and be able to actually take it further. So that is what I'm gonna do now, and that will make a massive difference. Oh. Fucking hell. And that, boys, is a rep up. And I've got to do that all over again. Keep that control. Don't be a bottler. Get up. I'm gonna get don't be a bottler tattooed on this hand. And get up tattooed on this. And I just walk around like this all the time. Get me to 10k subs, boys. And I'll do it. Legit. And I put Future on because music in here today was shocking. Talking about some basketball on TalkSport. I bottled going to the pre-game. I think I might have spoke about that on one of the last YouTubes. I was going to go to the O2 and watch the South Sudan USA one because I've bucket list is always to watch LeBron, and I probably won't do it now because I used to play basketball. I used to absolutely love basketball, and that's on tomorrow night. So that's nice. We've got Community Shield tomorrow, and then a nice bit of basketball final. I've been watching a little bit of the Olympics, but it's on a bit early. I usually, if I can watch them, it's usually at like 9 because I'm just working, and it's been on a bit early. So I've caught a few little bits. But we'll get into number 5, boys, in terms of managing that stress, right? And that is essentially control the controllables, right? There's nothing worth stressing about that you cannot have any control over. And the things that do stress you out, that you have got control over, you need to not be lazy and sort them out. So if there's something with your health, don't be lazy, sort it out. Something with work, don't be lazy, sort it out. There is an answer to everything. There really, really is. You might not know what it is, but as long as you're actively looking for it and you're not being lazy and you're not just looking for your comfort zone, if you look for your comfort zone, you'll always be stressed because things will just pop up and you can't actually deal with them because you're always just looking for that comfort zone. So that is number 5. Control the controllables. Don't worry about everything else. Since I really started doing that, I notice a big, big difference. As long as I do everything that I need to do and I genuinely put the graft in with what I need to do, and when a problem pops up, I do everything I can to solve the problem, that answers a lot. That answers a lot, boys, and that is what I highly, highly recommend. So that was something I needed to all do, those 5, because I was battering myself into the ground, and that's why blood work essentially took a little bit of a hit, just from not so much being stressed. Like, it's never stress like, oh my god, I'm so stressed. It's constant stressors and not managing that. So if you're a bit similar there, hopefully this video helped, and any questions, let me know, because this is something that I have, you know, really had to work on this past year or so, and I have been doing that. I've been working hard with that, and it's been good. But we crack on as always. We've got a lot of work to do as always, but we do genuinely love it. So I'm going to get back now. We've got a call. I feel like I say this every single video, but that's great. That's great. So shout out to you, boys. If you do want to jump on a call, as you know, link is in the description. Let's have a good chat. And honestly, boys, cannot thank you enough. I get a lot of nice messages about YouTube. So please subscribe if you have watched this far and you're not subscribed. It does genuinely help out a lot. Drop the video a like if you've watched it. Drop me a comment if you've watched it. Next vid, I'll try and show you some training. We'll try and get a physique update in there as well. But on this mini cut now, this is number 2, I think, of this mini cut. Let me know what you want to see. Whatever you want to see, food, training, routine, whatever it is with this mini cut, let me know. And hopefully by the next time I pick the camera up, we're in them low 85s, boys. So we'll get back now. Thank you very much for watching, fellas. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.